Hey, hey! Happy TJ Mondays, y'all. It's your girl, Katie. Here we are again, another Monday, and we're back on the grind. So that's what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today is how to avoid the Monday through Friday dinner time scramble, which is always crazy. I know it's definitely crazy in my household from 5 o'clock onwards, and especially if you have had nothing planned for dinner time. Am I right? Like, did you have something planned out tonight for dinner? Or were you cooking tonight? Well, let me know. So I came home today and I had 0 things planned. We didn't go grocery shopping this weekend. We didn't do any menu planning. I don't menu plan every weekend. I just sometimes wing it. Sometimes I really write it down. But honestly, when it's the week, I don't want to cook anything. Like, if it's not already done, I don't want to cook anything. But I was looking at some of my produce and I'm like, I gotta cut up these onions. And then I looked in my fridge and I saw peppers and I saw leftover rotisserie chicken and I had leftover ricotta. So I just decided I'm gonna make some pasta with onions and carrots and peppers and all that good stuff, and to just really bulk it up in order to put it into my pasta. So that's just kind of how I wung it today. Is I looked for everything around me and just tossed it in. Why not, rather than just a plain pasta with sauce? So you can certainly buy some good convenience foods that can be in your fridge or in your freezer or in your pantry. Some good go-to things would be like a pesto pasta, or always doing some kind of stir fry. So I like getting stir fry vegetables, and I like to get them from a few different places, not only just Trader Joe's. That Trader Joe's, you know, it's got all the stir fry stuff in there. Whereas this one that I got someplace else, here's just peppers and onions in here. And you could buy your water chestnut. So stir fries can be super versatile because you just need a bunch of different vegetables. So any vegetables that you have in your fridge. Then you need some kind of protein source. So it could be shrimp, it could be beans, it could be tofu, chicken, beef. And then you could choose some kind of sauce. So, I mean, every day you could be having a different kind of stir fry. And along with it, you can add in some brown rice or jasmine rice, or you could even do some quinoa. And I've talked about this stuff before because it's amazing. I don't really know how to cook rice well. That's why I'm going to put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. And do yourself a favor. If you are someone who doesn't like to cook very much, then, you know, maybe get yourself a crock pot, or maybe get yourself an Instant Pot. Or maybe just cook a bunch of things on Sunday and just eat that stuff for the week so you don't have to deal with it. And I don't want to hear, oh, we don't eat leftovers in my household. I hear that way too much. If you're not eating leftovers in my household, meaning that I have to cook every night, I'm not doing that. I'm just not going to do that. You can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich instead. So, 3 rules of a convenience meal. If you have nothing, you have nothing planned. 3 things. 1, protein. 2, veggies. 3, grain or carb. Okay? So think of different kind of protein sources. Chicken, pork, shrimp, whatever. Some kind of veggies. Whether here's some cauliflower from Trader Joe's. Or, you know what, maybe you're just going to buy cauliflower tater tots. Who cares? I'm going to eat these. These are delightful. So usually I have 2 bags of these because, let's be honest, this is going to be demolished in one sitting. And I have to pack lunches for the next day. And then lastly, again, you could use some brown rice. This could be your starch on the side. So protein, a veggie, and a starch. So stock things up in your pantry or in your freezer that you can easily just pull out and microwave or throw it in a pan and be done with it. So think to yourself, if you haven't planned anything, how often are you stopping and grabbing something out, or getting pizza and making just bad, unhealthy decisions because you have nothing planned? How many days a week, or like how many meals a week? I mean, if you eat 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, that's 21 meals a week that you're eating. How many of those meals are you stopping at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, or you're getting lunch at work, or you're stopping on the way home and dining out? How many of those meals? Count them up and let me know how many times you're dining out of your household. But one of my gal pals, she posted a good question, is what are some meals that you make if you feel like not making anything? If you don't feel like cooking, what are your go-to meals? And this was the general consensus, is eggs. Great source of protein, very versatile. You could do anything with eggs. You can make a scramble, you can make a buffalo chicken scramble, you can make whatever. We have eggs often. Breakfast for dinner, anybody? All the time. The other one was anything chips and dip or crackers and dip. So my go-to is always chips, salsa, a little bit of sour cream, and some jalapenos. These are from Trader Joe's. These are my jam. I think they took them off the shelves for a while, but then they put them back. And of course, some kind of chips. We buy these in our household, the multi-grain. Not Trader Joe's. Okay. So what are your go-to foods if you don't feel like cooking anything? Is it eggs? Is it cereal? What is it? Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Follow me on Sprinkled Salt. Toodles.